So now one is recording.
Excellent. Well, count me
Can't
down.
sit comfy, but I'm recording. I'm sat amongst, I don't know what.
What are you sitting on, boxes or something? What are you sitting on?
I'm sat on the chair, but all the boxes are under the desk where the voice booth is. So it's like I can't tuck my legs in. So I'm kind of like sat cash sideways.
Oh, so it's like you're ladylike, just like when you ride a horse. You go sideways.
It's like I'm like chilling out, just with like one leg up on a box.
Yeah.
I'll probably be really uncomfy soon though.
All you need is a hot toddy or maybe a martini.
Well, I've actually got a cup of tea, so
No,
it's
yeah.
not that rock and roll. Good morning and welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of the Lauren and Sheila show.
You know, I'm glad we ended on 20 because season 2, episode 1 is episode 21. You know what I mean? So for the next 10 episodes or so, it's actually going to make sense. But once we get into the 30s, it's just going to be a whole nother thing. Then it's just an issue.
It's just ruined.
We're just going to have to do a new season, like every 10 or so.
Yeah, maybe we should just do 10 in a season. We'll just keep mixing it up so we can stay on track.
Yeah, I mean, why the hell not? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. First things first, Lauren, we got to thank our fabulous sponsors. And this week, thank you to Damian Brzezinski and all the awesome folks at Island Cardiology and the nonprofit Keep the Beat Alive.
Thank you.
Oh, baby.
They deserve a round of applause. They are amazing.
And you know they got to have so much fun. This has got to be the most fun nonprofit ever because they hang out with touring musicians. That's basically all they do. They hang out with musicians. That's what they do.
It's a proper rock and roll job, isn't it? Literally.
Literally. Keep the Beat Alive is, of course, a 501c3 nonprofit. It's dedicated to eliminating premature cardiac death in touring professionals. They do it through education, through training, and aggressive utilization of healthcare services. They are awesome, and their main job is to significantly cut the incidence of cardiac death in those touring professionals, and they're doing it. The production staff from artists and companies like Sting, Linkin Park, Def Leppard, the Black Keys, Peter Gabriel, even Justin Bieber, all of those touring professionals who work with these guys, they have been trained by Keep the Beat Alive.
It's amazing.
And Keep the Beat Alive actually supplies touring crews with these essential supplies like AEDs. They house them in production cases and even on the tour buses too.
If you want to find out more about Keep the Beat Alive or maybe donate just a little bit, everything helps.
Come on.
Everything helps, right?
Couple clams. Throw it in there.
Donate a little bit, then you can head over to keepthebeatalive.org.
Hey, how's your week been?
Not too bad. Lots of decorating.
Yep.
Just stressing me out, something chronic. I am so impatient. I feel so stressed out because I just want it done.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of been my week. Just work, and I'm probably sounding a little bit echoey right now because, as I've just said, I'm kind of sat amongst everything in the middle of a room that's being decorated because
you don't have a proper vocal booth set up yet.
I don't. So I am sat amongst everything. I've had to uncover it with the clear wrap
Right.
because everything's covered to paint.
Yeah. You kind of sound like I did in Puerto Rico. Kind of have that echoey feeling. It's fair.
The difference is you were loving life. I'm just sat amongst stuff, not loving life, just wanting this decorating done.
I know. Well, speaking of decorating, last week we discussed everything you've been up to. And the one thing I haven't said is kind of like what I've been up to. And I thought I would finally kind of share. I've shared with you 8,000 times a day, but haven't really said anything. I haven't said it on social media. Yeah. Basically, to wrap it up in one sentence, is I've become the Joanna Gaines of mobile homes.
You have indeed.
Yeah. I am the fixer-upper of North Carolina.
That sounds very classy. Okay, so can you just elaborate on that a little bit more? Because people are like, hang on a minute. Sheila's now doing what with mobile homes? Has she moved into one?
Yeah,
Everyone's slightly confused. So can you elaborate a little bit?
But here's the thing. I would. After I'm done with these mobile homes, I would totally live there.
They do look good.
Yes, I've been having a blast. So the first project we did was a 1987 2-bedroom, 1-bath mobile home. And it, you walked in and it smelled like a hoarding grandmother. And then the back smelled like a hoarding grandmother that smoked a pack a day. And I was like, oh Lauren would love this. So,
Lauren would be heaving right now.
Lauren would be heaving. But when I walked into it, I'm like, all I saw, the smell, it was terrible. But all I saw was potential. I'm like, it's open. It's got a nice floor plan. And so, there was horrible. There was holes in the floors. You name it. It was just, it had water damage in the past that's been fixed, but it's still, they didn't make it pretty again.
I'd just like to say, okay, although I didn't smell it, I just feel like I need to elaborate for everyone. I saw pictures. You couldn't have paid me to stay in it. It was gross in the pictures you sent me.
It was gross. And they still had a mattress there and it got water on it. It was just, it was gross. And then the smaller bedroom, it was painted, the bottom was painted beige and green. The ceiling was painted sky blue. And I'm like, oh, dear God.
It's kind of like my house right now.
Was it?
It was green and blue, and I was like, oh, I need this to be grey.
Everything grey. And you're right. Speaking of grey, of course, I include that in my color palette because you and I are both in the same. So anyway, we had a blast. We had to take out, except for the kitchen, we had to take out all of the subfloors. Not just the floors, but the subfloors. We had to rip out the carpets, get rid of the subfloors, and room by room, put the correct, because they had that particle board stuff that the minute it gets wet, it's over.
Yep.
So they had the wrong kind of subfloors in there. So we had to put it, Advantech, some really good stuff that if it got water on it, that it wouldn't just rot and expand and get gross. And so we redid that. Put some beautiful luxury vinyl planks down, a nice gray. We painted all the walls that reflection gray. Sherwin-Williams has the best colors ever. And so we used that reflection gray that was absolutely gorgeous. The bathroom, oh God, it was terrible. We ended up gutting it and tile. We added tile with a nice trim on it. It was beautiful. Ended up painting that white, put a new toilet in, put a dishwasher in, put a disposal in. It was just, beautiful. We had to paint the outside. It was just puke green with rust stains. And we have it a nice dark gray with super white trim and nautical lights. And I'm telling you, Lauren, I've never had so much fun.
I gathered that, to be honest.
Yeah, you
from
knew
the pictures,
how much fun.
The daily and hourly updates I received on the mobile home. I could tell you were quite frankly loving life.
And because I don't just tell people what to do. I do the work. I'm not that person. I'm the one that gets in. So 16 hours a day, I'm sitting here, I'm exhausted and disgusting. I am gross because I've been doing, man, and God only knows what's under my fingernails. You know what I mean? That kind of gross, man. It was just nasty. And I loved every minute of it because now, forgot about the subway tile in the kitchen. Oh my God.
I like
beautiful
that.
Subway tile in the kitchen. It is the most unmobile mobile home you have ever seen. So I got, coming up, I've got 3 more to do. So I'm really excited. I'm going to continue my path of this is what I've wanted to do for a really long time is put my little touch on some things and make these mobile homes beautiful on the outside as well as the inside because they're the cutest things ever. I freaking love mobile homes. Now, it's not a place you want to stay during a tornado or a hurricane, but
but it's okay other than that.
Make them beautiful. It's affordable living. You know what I mean? People can afford to live there, and they're just absolutely great. So I'm going to continue doing on this for at least this whole year. I'm going to be doing this until I just don't want to do it anymore. But I have a feeling it's going to be a hot minute before I don't want to do it. I'm addicted.
I'm feeling I need to clear some space on my mobile phone because the amount of images, it keeps telling me my storage is full because I literally get a step-by-step photographs from the minute Sheila wakes up. I either get a photograph or a call to tell me she's en route to it. Yeah. And if it's a call, I lose you at a certain point because of the signal. And then the images start coming through. And then I get a call as you leave to tell me how disgusting and dirty you are, but how amazing one of the rooms looks, and then I lose you again halfway en route. It's just like we've got a regular routine going on here.
I know. I love it. So sorry about your storage space. It has been such a blessing. And I tell you what, talk about a workout. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my gosh. I've lost 10 pounds in 8 weeks, and I don't really have a lot of weight to lose, and I didn't even try it. But literally, I lost 10 pounds like doing this over the last 8 weeks. It's been insane.
Just so everyone knows as well, I also got a picture of the scales to let me know you'd lost 10 pounds.
I swear to God, it's insane. But I tell you what, I got to post some pictures sometime this week. I got to do some before and afters because I got to, because I have them all kind of sort of organized. I got to go through them and see what the closest ones to match, the exact position where I was before and then after and all that. So yeah, we got to do it. But
definitely. It did look absolutely amazing. I'm interested to see what the next one looks like, and I'm also keen to get you on a flight over here because I've only painted one room and I'm sat half painted in the middle of the other one right now.
So I've done an entire mobile home and you've painted one room.
All right.
What the? Come on, Lauren.
I've been busy, trying to fit it in, and I've got a husband who does not like DIY. It's literally his idea of hell, and
wait. He's the one that wanted a house that he could redo.
Yeah, thank goodness we bought one that was only 6 years old and was just painted vile colours. Can you imagine if it needed more work?
Yeah, how does he want something that needs to be redone if he doesn't want to do it himself?
I know. You can't tell him, though. It's his idea. So he's a firefighter and he's just gone back onto his 4 days on. So he's 4 days on, 4 days off. And his dad, bless him, has said, that's fine because next week I can come for the 4 days. And Callum's gone, they are my full 4 days off that my dad can come and help us decorate. And then I'm going back to work. What? He's mortified that the 4 days his dad can come are not the 4 days he's in work.
Oh my gosh.
He's devastated that that's his 4 days off. And I'm like, yeah, but between me going to the radio and working here and working there and teaching a fitness class, I'm painting in between that. Thinking, I reckon I could get a wall done before I go, out to work tonight.
Exactly. No, I totally hear what you're saying because, I love doing plant sales for the greenhouse. And then I got to maintain this whole house, like the house we live in. You know what I mean? So imagine trying to get all that done. And, my yard, I'm meticulous about my backyard. It is like a tropical oasis back there.
Loving the yard.
Yeah, so, you spend quite a few hours a week getting that done, let alone just keeping this house straight. Thank God I've got 2 organized boys that live here. But it still needs to be cleaned on a weekly basis, like a toilet, because, teenagers, my God, cannot aim. I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. How can you not aim?
Your son's going to love you for this podcast.
He's got friends, He's
got
friends. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm glad I brought this up because we have some life hacks this week that I thought would be perfect because you were OCD about cleaning everything.
Yeah.
And you would not believe the bathroom that I had to deal with in the mobile home before.
Well, I saw pictures. That was quite enough. Thank you.
I found some amazing bathroom cleaning life hacks.
Do you know what, though? Before we go into this, I have an issue that we need a new bathroom here.
Okay.
It's not bad. Like I say, the property's only 6 years old. But I have a real thing that no matter how much I clean it, somebody else has, used it. I can't. Somebody else has sat on that toilet. And the shower, I can use the shower. It's like a bath with the shower in the bath. I can stand in that, fine. I am not having a bath. There is no way, no matter how much I clean that bath, I'm not laying my whole naked body in that bath. I just can't do it. It literally freaks me out. I'm like, so we're coming to America, really soon now.
Yeah, I know.
I need the bathroom done. The minute we get home, the bathroom needs to be done. I really just want a bath. I worked the other day outside for I did about a 15-hour day on location outside. I was freezing and I just wanted a bath. And I was like, no, I'll just put layers on and get a hot water bowl.
Hold on. So why can't you just fill the freaking tub with bleach? Wouldn't that kill anything?
I know, I just don't like the idea of it. I can scrub it, I can clean it, but someone else's naked butt's been in that bath. I don't know.
After you fill that thing with bleach, ain't nothing gonna survive that.
I know, I just don't know. I think it's just my OCD massively comes out
because you need to get over it or you'll never have a bath again.
Callum went, why don't you run a bath? No. No. Feel free to have one yourself, babe. But I'll shower because no.
I think
Just not getting in it.
you're just torturing yourself at this point. I got nothing for you. I got no advice. It's suck it up, bleach it, and move on.
So thanks for the life hack to bleach the bath, but I'm not going to move on. I'm probably going to go to the shop down the road and order a new one before I come to the States, so it's fitted once I return.
All right, so let's get right to it. This could possibly help you, because I'm wondering if you're just saying, no, I'm just going to buy a new one. Well, just think about these life hacks, and maybe you'll change your mind, and you won't have to expend thousands of dollars on a new damn tub where you could just clean it. So you just keep an open mind.
I know, but can I just say something else as well?
Oh, dear God.
It's got like weird handles at the side of it, and I don't like them either. So
you've already made up your mind. You're just going to get a new tub.
I'm having a new one.
All right.
I'm having one.
All right.
That is what I would rather spend my money on.
Okay, hey, listen.
A new tub.
When you get a new tub,
yes,
we have some wonderful life hacks on how to clean it.
Tell me how.
I know. I send you this link, so we actually need to share with everyone. And I would love, by the way, anybody listening, if you have a really cool life hack for cleaning, we would be all ears. We want to hear from you. So
basically, I'm obsessed with cleaning.
Yes.
So anything that can help me. Do you know what, though?
What?
There is this person in the UK, and I don't know if it's sort of made its way to the States or not, but I'm going to mention her. She's called Mrs. Hinch, okay? And she's just a normal girl who set up an Instagram page with cleaning and like cleaning hacks. She does things, how she goes to some of like the local pound shops and gets like amazing cleaning products for just £1. It's insane. And she's heading for like 2 million followers, I think, probably now.
Nice.
And I've become obsessed.
Yeah.
Like, watch her Instagram stories. And I'm like, I don't know how this girl has so much to clean. But honestly,
she's at her
it's
friend's
amazing.
house now.
Life-changing. But anyway, we'll give you a life hack that's life-changing. In fact, we might even help Mrs. Hinch right now. We might give her something that she doesn't know.
Miss Hinch, you're welcome.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Well, one of my favorite things that I have seen, there's like a top 40 list of like the best life hacks for the bathroom. My favorite one I've seen is when you're deep cleaning a toilet, you can use a screwdriver.
Okay.
I can't believe I haven't thought about this before. Okay, so when things start to smell a little bit funky, especially when you got freaking boys in the house, you wrap a Clorox wipe around the tip of your screwdriver, then you run it underneath and around the hard to reach places like the tank, in between the tank and the throne, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can and I'm telling you, it's going to come right up. You're going to be like, oh, but then you want to keep cleaning it. And then you're wondering where the smell's coming from. You can't see it because you can't really see under there. But all of a sudden, lo and behold, you swipe that thing and all of a sudden it's so much better. So that is one of the life hacks that I'm going to use this week.
Okay, I feel like that's kind of like a great hack and also quite disgusting because I'm not sure my toilet's ever smelt like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. Okay. Well, I'm telling you, wait till you have kids.
Wait till I have a teenager. Okay, noted. Well, here's one that I absolutely love. Drying the toilet brush.
Yes!
So you use the toilet brush, right? You put your bleach in the toilet, you scrub round, and then, like, what do you do with the toilet brush? You just put it back in the toilet brush holder. That's kind of gross.
Yeah, it collects bacteria down there.
Exactly. And one thing that Mrs. Hinch, I learnt it off of Mrs. Hinch, there's a little like antibacterial thing called Zoflora over here. And she puts a cap of that and sort of pours that into the toilet brush holder, which I think is great because it sort of anti-backs it while it's in there.
Pine-Sol, yeah, anything
great.
like that.
Anything like that would be amazing. But this life hack is actually, before you do that point, to make it sort of anti-back whilst it's in the holder, if you lift the toilet seat up, wedge the brush under the toilet seat so it's sort of like hanging over the toilet bowl.
Yeah, in
just
the
let
bowl.
It dry.
Mm-hmm. That's brilliant.
Let it dry out.
Now, knowing my freaking household, that'd probably just sit right down, not pay attention, and end up like messing up the toilet brush.
Oh, nice.
Or just lifting the toilet seat, goes right in the toilet, then you got to start over.
Lovely.
Yeah.
But I just think actually if you dry it out, because you know as well, like if you put it in the toilet brush holder and you go to take it out and it's just been put in wet, you get like the water at the bottom anyway, it drips on your floor, and what if your floor's clean? Then you've got to re-clean your floor.
Oh, yes. Then you got to redo it.
Dry the brush, people. Dry the brush.
I love it. And there is always the perfect mold and mildew remover. So if you've got
love a bit of
tile,
that.
yeah, you got to have that. You got to place some cleaning vinegar, baking soda in a spray bottle. Spray down the areas of mold or mildew and wipe it clean. And that's it. Because you don't need like a lot of, that's a good thing. You don't need a lot of harsh chemicals to clean it. I'm telling you, vinegar, that cleans everything. And baking soda. And if you wanted to put a little like rosemary, eucalyptus oil, whatever in it too, it'll smell much better.
Vinegar is like the key to happiness when it comes to cleaning.
I know.
Swear.
Yeah.
Vinegar and lemon.
Yeah. Especially when you want to use anything that doesn't have harsh chemicals. Because lemon is supposed to get rid of all the, like, if you have like chrome, they tell you
the watermarks.
Yeah, the watermarks. They'll get off watermarks with that citric acid.
Yep. Love it.
And then
I could go on and on.
I know.
Bathroom
Let me just throw one more out there. If you get, you have your clear shower curtain and then it starts getting a little gross, you can actually just throw some dirty cleaning towels in the wash machine with that freaking shower curtain and it'll clean it in the washing machine. The washing machine will actually clean it. You don't have to lay it flat, scrub it. Just throw it in the wash machine.
See, you guys have shower curtains quite a lot. Over here, we tend to have like the glass shower screens.
We have both. Yeah, it's both. It depends. My house just doesn't happen to have them. But when I was growing up, we had it.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I think like when I've gone to stay places and things, like Airbnbs out there, they all seem to have like the curtains.
It's just
whereas
cheaper.
we're more like the glass.
Yeah, they're way more cheaper. I'd rather have the curtain, though, than the glass because you always have to clean the glass. It's like, oh, dear God.
Once again, though, not so bad if it's your own house, but if you're staying somewhere and you're in the shower and that curtain touches your bum, it's just not good. Or it just like swipes past your leg and I'm like, whoa, who else's leg has that touched? Freaks me out. I literally go into like meltdown mode.
Oh my God.
If there is a shower curtain in a hotel and it's like a little square shower, it's not even a bath, I'm like, don't touch the tiles that side. And if that curtain blows, oh my goodness, like I feel like don't move in the shower, just wash and get out. If I touch the wall or I touch the curtain, I'm gonna freak out.
Have you seen a therapist about this?
No, I just, try to just shower in my own house and not have to do it anywhere else.
God help you.
So, let's go back now to Weird and Wonderful. I loved this last week. So, although we should probably switch it and you should ask me, I don't want to because I found something again that I want to talk about. So, the choice is yours. Are you going to go weird or are you going to go wonderful this week?
You see, like, I always want to choose weird. I mean, like, always, but I got to see the other side of this. I got to play it out. So let's go with wonderful this week.
Okay, so you've thrown me a little bit because I thought you'd go weird again. However, we can bank that weirdness because I also prepared that you may have like this like warm fuzzy feeling in your heart and go for wonderful today.
Well,
so it's all good.
I think you were just so organized, it's astounding.
That's exactly what this was all about. So, here we go.
All right.
I think you'll find this wonderful. You might not, but
like sweet and adorable wonderful or just...
No, as in like, oh my gosh, I need to go wonderful.
Oh, ooh, all right. Carry on.
Okay. So Harry Potter fans.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome story. Best story
It's wonderful
ever.
already. I don't even need to say the rest. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. So here we go.
Okay.
Harry Potter fans can now stay in a replica of Hagrid's cottage. I know.
That is so wonderful.
Complete with copper bath and stained glass windows.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently, it's as close to the one in the film as you can get.
Where is this place? I must go.
So this has opened in a holiday park near Saltburn on the edge of the North Yorkshire Moors National Park.
I have no idea where that is.
Neither do I, but...
You don't even know? You didn't even Google it?
Well, I haven't Googled it. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so I'm sorry. There's been no Googling.
Where did you say? Where is it? What town?
North York Moors National Park.
York.
North York.
York. Moor.
North York.
National Park.
Moors National Park.
Oh, you said Moors.
Oh, it's all too confusing.
Lauren, I'm going to tell you where this place is. How's that?
Thank you.
Anytime. It's what I can do. You're in the freaking UK.
I'm
You're
going
not even
for
telling me where
Yorkshire.
it is.
Just somewhere in Yorkshire, I'm going for that.
It's near Scarborough. It's to the
Scarborough.
northeast of Leeds.
Yeah.
And for all those, it's all the way up pretty northern in the UK. It's not
Yeah.
even close to London.
Yeah. It's like totally the other end of the country.
Yeah, it's like closer
But not
to
quite
Edinburgh.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Edinburgh? Do you mean
Oh.
Edinburgh?
How do you say it?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
That's Scotland.
But it's Burr.
Yeah, but it's Edinburgh.
But it's not.
But it is. This is the issue we have with the way we spell things in the UK and you spell things over there, like the colour thing, you know?
Yeah. Give me more about Hagrid. Come on.
Anyway, so the replica is up there, this cottage, and apparently it opened just in time because did you even know this?
What?
Last week it was actually International Harry Potter Day on the 2nd of May.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Feel like you missed that one, but anyway.
I did.
Apparently, it comes complete with an enormous stone fireplace and Hogwarts-style stained glass windows. Now, you can rent it for £195 per night.
That's it?
I think that's quite a lot.
No,
honest.
not for something that kitschy and like special.
Okay.
Do they serve butterbeer nearby?
Probably not, but you could probably just get beer, you know.
Okay, all right.
You can make this work. Apparently, though, it is a little bit bigger than Hagrid's house because it can host up to 6 Harry Potter fans.
Well, how cheap would that be when you divide up that bill?
Exactly. Well, there you go. But apparently, the cottage has actually got 3 interlocking circular rooms.
Love it.
And it cost 195,000 British pounds to create. And it's even got its own freestanding copper bath in the bathroom. And it's paved with stylish emerald green tiles. What more could you want?
I'm telling you, that's a pretty decent price. Now that I've like really dived into real estate, that's pretty good because that place will definitely pay for itself.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
going to make a serious profit on that.
I think just the fact it's like Harry Potter, people are just going to love it. Apparently, they've
Love
also
it
got
so
old
much.
ropes, basket, leather bags, lanterns in it. And the owner, I feel like I read somewhere, can't find it right now, but I feel like they actually put, like, what's the ink pen that you use? Can't think what it's called. You know when you have like the little ink pot and the little quill or something, is it called, that you write with?
Yeah.
I feel like I read somewhere, can't find it at this moment in time, but there's also one of them in there. So it's like all super made to be real Harry Potter styly.
Oh my God. I love it so much.
When you come to visit me, you've got to go up north.
I know. How many hours is that?
I don't know. I'd probably say maybe
4
4 hours
3, 4
drive.
hours? Oh my gosh.
I'm guessing because I don't actually know where it is. I'm just thinking further up north, you know.
Dude, you got to. I'm looking at the freaking photos now.
Have you found it?
Yes.
Are you loving it?
Oh, yes.
I knew you'd find this wonderful.
This would be where Mom and I would go.
Well, there you go. Well,
This is
basically,
like
you're saying you don't want to see me. You're just going to go up to Harry Potter instead. Whatever.
But you're going to have to start watching Harry Potter and understand the love. Why would
It
you
sleeps
go if you don't understand the
6.
love? Yeah.
We could all go.
All right, but you have to watch at least one movie.
Okay.
God, take an hour and a half of your time.
I will.
I'm staying here, okay? We're taking Mom. This is a mother-daughter trip, so you can take Leslie.
Okay.
We'll do a mother-daughter trip. How great would that be?
My mum will be like, Harry Potter what? She'll be like, no, thank you. I'll go to my caravan.
I'll go south. In Dorset. I love it.
Oh, gotta love her.
All right, come on.
Okay.
I'm ready for a random fact. I feel like we're missing out on a wonderful, useless fact that you'll never get out of your head. So go ahead. Stick something in my head that I don't want.
This is interesting. You're going to want this one in your brain today.
All right. What do you got?
The average person walks the equivalent of 5 laps around the world during their lifetime.
Oh, I do like that.
I thought you might.
How many steps is that?
Oh, please. I have no idea.
How many steps would it take to walk around the world? I'm assuming when the crow flies. Let's see. Ooh, I have the answer.
Okay, now times it by 5.
65,740,92 paces around the earth. Times 5. Mm-hmm. So what is that? 140 million steps?
One doesn't have a calculator with them at the moment. How many steps did we just say?
How many licks does it take to get to the... Okay, hold on. Here we go.
God, we really shouldn't do maths when we're on a podcast, should we? Because we've just made ourselves look really like
Look.
daft.
Look. No, there's a big number. Oh, no. What is this? What is this?
Should we just say it takes an awful lot of steps, but you will walk 5 laps around the world in your lifetime?
Too late now. Nope, got to do the math. 60.
She won't give up.
No. 65, 7, 40, 092 times 5. What is this red? What is that? Something happened to my calculator.
Oh, just scrap the calculator. It's a lot of steps to get around the world. Cheers to that.
Nope. I'm doing the other calculator.
Okay,
right.
just bear with us. Bear with us.
65, 740, 092 times 5 equals 328,700,460 steps.
Who needs to go to the gym? You do a lot of steps in your lifetime. It's fine. It's acceptable. You go around the world 5 times. Enjoy.
Yeah, say that to your saggy butt when you're 46. It's not going to do. Go to the gym.
Oh, gosh, yeah, because if it's more saggy, it's more likely to touch the shower curtain.
That's
Get
right.
walking.
Say some lunges while you're taking them steps.
Let's move on and just tell me something good about life.
I'm going to tell you the story about a mama who hit the jackpot because she forgot how old her kid was.
Oh my gosh, this sounds amazing already. I love it.
Dude, there
Tell
was
me.
a mom in Michigan who recently forgot how old one of her kids was. But thank God she did. Because let me tell you, she lives just outside of Detroit. Her name is Antoinette. And she won the lottery because she screwed up her kid's age. See,
Can you imagine?
whenever she buys a ticket, she comes up with the numbers by using a combination of her kids' ages and birth dates. But one of her kids recently turned 20.
Yep.
But she forgot. So she used 19 as one of her numbers last week. And she matched all 5 numbers in the drawing. She won $78,000.
Oh my goodness. The thing is, right, do you forgive your mum for getting your age wrong?
Totally do.
Do you know, what?
You totally
what's the
do.
situation there?
Her other kids are younger. They still live at home. So she's planning on using the money for a down payment on a new house. How's that sound?
Oh, I love
It's
it.
the best. The best mistake she ever
so
made.
worth forgetting your kid's age.
I think 78,000 is a small way to say I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd be like, Mum, I want a little bit of that because you messed up and you forgot how old I was. Like, seriously. That's it. Another episode is complete.
Oh man, season 2, episode
2.
2. Good Lord.
We're already back to
Man.
the confused stage where we don't
Yeah.
know what's happening.
Hey, but it's all good. I'm going to have like the best week ever. I can just feel it because when I start my Monday off with you, Lauren, I already know my day is going to be just sunshine and smiles.
Ah, sunshine and rainbows. I love it.
And
Well,
maybe some unicorns.
yeah, and glitter. Well, let's go off and be all sparkly then. I'm going to have a great week too. Love starting it like this and having a good old catch up about life and the world and weird and wonderful things. So, yeah, everybody have an amazing, amazing week. And we'll be back with you next week on The Lauren and Sheila Show.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in to The Lauren and Sheila Show. Music was licensed by Bensound. Find our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Google Play Music, and at laurenandsheila.show.com. Want to talk to us? Find us on Facebook at The Lauren and Sheila Show, on Twitter and Instagram at Lauren and Sheila. Leave all good comments on any of our social media platforms. All negative and hateful comments, you can send them right to hell. Want to become a new and improved amazing person? Sponsor our podcast. Email us at laurenandsheila@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in as we ponder across the pond with The Lauren and Sheila Show.